these tracks can leave you testless. And to the niggas that keep on guessing, you keep them jealous. And that's why I keep both hands up on a 9 just like a broken thumb. And everybody want a slice but can't just hold a crumb. And when it's time to ride them bitter nights, I'm feeling dumb. I just wanted a better night cause I'm a broken son. But I promise mama, one of these nights gon' get us right. So many commas mama, no more to having to work you up in Bahamas mama. So many ticks to explode, they gon' have to bomb us mama. On the Samas mama. I do this shit just to escape, hoping to just stay. I got to accept my fate, I'm hoping God don't check them tapes, Lord. I did some shit that they gon' hate, Lord. But there's some shit you gonna play. I do this shit just to escape, hoping to just stay. I got to accept my fate, I'm just hoping that you don't give up, Lord. I promise this is just a hiccup, God. Please just don't give up. I do this shit just to escape, hoping to just stay. I got to accept my fate, I'm hoping God don't check them tapes, Lord. I did some shit that they gon' hate, Lord. There's some shit you gonna play. I do this shit just to escape, hoping to just stay. I got to accept my fate, I'm just hoping that you don't give up, Lord. I promise this is just a hiccup, God. Please just don't give up. Don't give up.
What y'all think?
Man, that joint smooth.
Yeah, it's tough. But what made you want to do this?
I don't know, man. I think it's just fun, man.
For real, why you really doing this?
What really made you want to do this? Like, bro, what made you want to, you know what I'm saying, start rapping?
I do this shit just to escape, hoping to just stay. I got to accept my fate, I'm hoping God don't check them tapes, Lord. I did some shit that they gon' hate, Lord. But there's some shit you gonna play. I do this shit just to escape, hoping to just stay. I got to accept my fate, I'm just hoping that you don't give up, Lord. I promise this is just a hiccup, God. Please just don't give up. And please don't give up on me, cause everybody Nintendo, they wanna switch up on me. And everybody that didn't switch, they done glitched up on me. I'm blessed for the ones that ain't gotta scratch an itch up to leave. Yeah, I do this just to clear my mind for better days. And everyone is great with better lies and better shades. And everything's a script for better lines and better plays. And life's about a bitch with better trials and better games. Ain't that a shame? I'm hoping God don't check the screen, because I swear to him my mother Mary's gonna scream. And I ain't chasing hoes, but oh my God, I'm chasing green. I'm feeling like the hope your son a fraud, I'm ripping jeans. Ain't no between. I do this shit just to escape, hoping to just stay. I got to accept my fate, I'm hoping God don't check them tapes, Lord. I did some shit that they gon' hate, Lord. But there's some shit you gonna play. I do this shit just to escape, hoping to just stay. I got to accept my fate, I'm just hoping that you don't give up, Lord. I promise this is just a hiccup, God. Just don't give up. Deception could just leave you breathless. I'm feeling like you helpless, like doing this shit for the longer nights can leave you restless and reckless. But acing all these tracks can leave you testless. And to the niggas that keep on guessing, you keep them jealous. And that's why I keep both hands up on a 9 just like a broken thumb. And everybody want a slice but can't just.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope you guys can hear me okay. I realized that my screen inputs are bad here, so let's see if we can fix that real. Okay. Just a teeny little bit. There you go. Alright, hope you guys can hear me okay. Let me know if anything's jacked up. I'll try and fix it. But it's been a while since I streamed, man, so I hope you guys enjoy. And I'm gonna just do a test here first on this server. Nobody's on it. And then we'll go from there. I'm gonna try doing it in VR. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. Looks like this thing's already running. Wow. Huh. I think it's finally catching up here. There you go. Seemed like it finally caught up. All right, hope you guys can hear me okay. We'll see how it goes here. So I was really excited about the one DCS having the ELSS going, and then having the the NVIDIA logo pop up and stuff. I thought that was pretty damn cool, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. How it works. It just seems like some of the displays are not as clear as it's supposed to be, and but you do get a big jump in performance. So all right, let's see what we get here. All right, that's working. It's good. Not sure which side is the shorter side. All right, we'll go left here. I got an H right for a helipad. That's crazy. The turn off. So that's Charlie. So like right now, and I don't know what the IMAX Crystal is gonna have in store, but you know, if it's because this is pretty clear. I can tell that since they added the DLSS that there's a little bit of it's not as clear, but I can make the displays out pretty good. But looking off in the distance at like the trees and stuff, I noticed that there's a little bit of stuff going on there. So anybody that's watching, let me know how the audio sounds. Let me know how it looks. Looks like crap. Please let me know. Any feedback at this point would be great. Actually, I know exactly what airfield I'm at right now. As you can see, like in that one, it's a little bit distorted. All right, so we got the pops check. Got our trim check. Take off trim set. Shoulder harness set. Seat is arm, no cautions, looking good. Make sure our RWR is on here. Turn our aux override to on, in case we get shot at. And I'm going to turn radar standby. Oh, standby. All right. Take active here. There's Dubai City there in the background. I don't know. I never really knew what the airport looked like in Dubai when I was there. I was too concerned about other things. Not worried about how the airport looked. All right, so looks like we got some bad guys over here. Let's get rid of some of this. I think they overdo it with these. So we're taking off from Kashab. And I really wish you can disable this. Like, it shouldn't have to be there. Like, I would understand if I'm doing like JTAC and I want to move this around. Great. No, I'm just gonna move it out the way. How about that? Like, go over there. I don't need you right now. All right, so I think we're gonna recover at the carrier. So we'll take off from Kasab. Looks like we have some support vehicles here. C-130s. Looks like they're doing their thing there. Is that an airbase? It's an airbase there. Gold water range. Okay. And then what is this? It's a lake. Looks like it has some boats there. I think I'll look at my I will take a look at my my loadout again here before I take off. Let's see, Control Shift X. All right, so that gives us I could probably put these coordinates in, but the user is supposed to be a crosshair or something. Is that one? There it is, that long. Aha, it's working. So this is that scratch pad that you can put. It gives you a little dot like this, and then if you do lat long, it picks it up for you. And then I could put this steer point into my actual computer. I think I'm gonna do that. So if I go back to ow, pretty loud. Uh-oh, everything's went dark. It just crashed. Yep, that's how it goes. I'm gonna go to bed. I forgot I have a 3-mile hike. Okay. Oh, no jabbers. But yeah. So I noticed that when if I move views or anything like that, it gets to where it'll crash every now and again. And I'm hearing myself. So I'm gonna take a look and see how the stream looks. I can see myself. I can hear myself singing. Alright, so it doesn't look bad. At least on the phone it doesn't. So I'll try it again real quick. It sucks that it crashes like that. Seems like it was working pretty good. I think Dube's doing something else. I'll restart DCS here. You would think 15 years of DCS, they'll figure this stuff out by now, right? I don't even know the damn server I was in. It was something training. Let's try something that has a stupid ping. Let's get rid of the stuff that password, no. Good. And I think it was this one. DFA training? No. Hosted by Fox 3. 1 A-10, 1 Harrier, 2 F-15s, 2 A-10s. There's nothing going on there at all. Let's sort it one more time here. I'll go by ping. Apex carrier training. I mean, I guess we can do that. It has 12 A-10s. Server mission feedback, coordinates, comms, simple radio. Yeah, why not? See what happens this time. All right, we'll do the 400 jet here. And a bunch of lockout here. Let's see. Hopefully it comes back.
Welcome to Apex DCS. Pilot, this is Paddles. Please use the F10 menu to activate the air boss grading system.
Use the F10 menu. Prefer the keyboard for case 1. And it's gone. Okay. All right. Looks pretty good though. Jabbers and Daddy Dubes. Let me know what it looks like, guys. Let me know if the audio's good. There should be a little bit of music in the background. I know I sound like I'm talking in a tunnel just because I'm a little bit away from the mic here. All right, so I think we're on the Roosevelt, and there's no TACAN. Ah. That opens sound right. All right, we're on 71. Okay. So like, it should save these settings. Like every time you come in here, like both of these shouldn't be checked. I think that's ridiculous. It's not hard to freaking fix that, but whatever. All right, so look at this S3 coming in. So we're on CBN 71. So if I go back to the cockpit here, hopefully it doesn't crash on me. All right. So 71 is the Roosevelt. It has ATC of 6.4. So I wish they would have just gave us a button number, right? It's 264. I'm on 71. Tower frequency is 127. Wait, what? Okay. So the message is different from what the keyboard says. So is it 264 or is it 128? Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna look and see if there's a 264 in here. There it is. You got button 2 is 264. What is this? Auto comms? What kind of stupidness is this? I don't want auto comms. Oh my god. What? Alright. Well, I'm just gonna take off and see how this works. That's what I wanted to test to see how it's gonna perform. Have you tried Liberation Map? Engine, it works better. Yeah, I have actually. I've been doing a lot of that offline with Jabbers and Dubes actually, and I like it a lot. We finally went through. I guess it had that mission to where that you can. It's persistent, and it would stay up. You know, we had a little dedicated server, and it would stay up while you're offline or whatever. It's pretty cool. So you can just come back and get right back into it and pick up where you left off, which is a pretty cool thing that Dubes hooked up for us. Alright, I'm gonna set bingo here to 35. Alright, bingo set. Alright. Takeoff trim is set. Seat is armed. We're in the wipeout. Everything's working. Alright, takeoff trim. Alright, full mill. And where's the menu here, buddy? F8 and F6. Let's get it. And we're airborne. And gear up. And flops up. Ooh, I can't see nothing in that HUD, boy. The machine gun. Liberation is like DCC, but better. Really? Okay. I will definitely check that out. All right. I wonder if I can recover at a different ship. That might be something that's better. I'm gonna climb up to Angels 10 here and then see maybe I can recover at a different. Because we took off from the Roosevelt. ILS is 1. And then the guy is saying that we can use the F10 map or the F10 menu, air boss. Alright. Fudge it. Knee board. Emergency landing. Huh. Okay. But normally, so here's my thing. If we're gonna land on the carrier, you're gonna have to have TACAN. Because TACAN is the only way you're gonna find the boat unless they give you coordinates. And even then, you use TACAN to get lined up on the boat initially. So if in this mission there's no freaking TACAN on the carrier, it's kind of mute. So if I hit 2, oh, carrier info. Okay, look at that. Case from recovery BRC is going to be 263. Tower frequency is 264. LSO 71 X-ray. There you go. Alright, so 71 X-ray. Alright, TACAN. Gonna be 71 X-ray. Enter. So air to ground. Maybe receive. That's weird. Okay. So it says. Yeah, let me see what it says. Wait for us to come back. Oh, 7-1. Enter. Still nothing. That's so weird. And then these buttons are really like for the actual looking at the aircraft right now, they look like big black dots in VR. So like I can see there's 3 aircraft out in front of me, and then from the actual testing that Jabbers did, it actually showed at about 3.8 miles that dot would transition to whatever the aircraft is. Alright, try this F10 again. Alright, so BRC is 263, case 1 recovery. It says 7-1 X-ray. That ain't working. 71 X-ray is not working, sir. Alright, maybe I'll try one of the other boats. Yeah, this automatic comm deal is driving me crazy. How about the Abraham Lincoln? (7.2) X-ray. Let's try 7.2. All right, that one works. So it's going to be BRC of a 263. So we'll set that. Course of 263. And tower frequency is 265. So we'll go 265. I like that better. Alright, so we'll do that. Alright, so alright, tech and was working.
Altitude. Altitude.
That's really weird. Looks really good to be a Hornet. Appreciate it there, dudes. One thing I do notice is that, like, it seems on every map, it's really hazy. I don't know if that's a default thing now or what, but it's like, everywhere you look, it's always hazy as shit. But I'm not sure what's up with this damn TACAN. That link on ILS should be, we said TACAN should be 7.2, so it should be 7.2. Enter. That says that doesn't work. Transmit receive for TACAN is like one of the most reliable systems in real life. Doesn't seem to be too reliable in what they got going on here. Whew. That's when they got that sun down though, boy. That sun is right on pack, cause you turn into that mother, you're blind. Well, I'm gonna have to figure something out here pretty soon, cause I only have 4.5 for fuel. Set some autopilot here. Let me set up a zoom here. think it's under a assist. I'm looking for that VR zoom. You know what? I think it's under general. Now that I think about it. Where did I see that? You? Here it is. VR spy goggle. Alright, so I'm gonna put it to this button. Oh Lord. Don't you crash on me, buddy. Left throttle button. Okay, can't use that one. How about this one? Nope. How about that one? Nope. Nope. Oh, I can use this one. Okay, so I'll use that one. So this would be the regular zoom, so I'll do that one. And this one. Alright, that'll work. There we go. I got some ships over there. Let's go take a look. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Looks like these ships might be turning. It's a Marine Corps ship there. Alright, so this is 72. I wonder why TechAnd started working now. That is crazy. Alright, so we're going to stand out here. I'm going to climb up. BRC for that is going to be, I think I said it was 273, I believe. 10, 1, 263. Alright, so course select 263, enter. Recovery window, case 1, 25 knots to wind. So I should be on 265, which I am. So let's talk to the boss. F5.
Marshall 400. March Mops 109410. Angels 5. State 3.7.
400. Mother's weather is visibility 10 plus mile. Clear. Altimeter is 2835. Case 1 recovery expected DRC 263. Report see me at 10.
Alright. great.
400.
Puts me right into the dam. Alright, so I'll should report. See them?
400. See you at 10.
Update state switched out.
400. State 3.6.
Alright, so we're at 3.6. We're at 8 miles. I'm gonna go down to Jules 9.
Altitude. Altitude.
This is right into the sun. This really sucks. Alright, I see the carrier. Barely. Bring up my HUD here. I think I see why now they have the HUD on their display. A little bit slow. I don't know why my right altimeter is not working. I guess it's working now.
Tower 400. Overhead Angels 3. State 3.6.
400. Tower, roger. BRC 263. Signal is Charlie.
263. Spider check.
400.
All right. What up, my brother Goshawk? How you doing, man? I'm really high on this one. I can see the carrier though, so I'm gonna get down here. I'm about 300 knots. We're gonna kiss off anyway. Here we go. You can barely see. F3. Here we go. A little bit low. 3G turn. And here comes the gear.
Bingo.
And here comes my first notch of flaps. Not downwind yet. Alright, 180, second notch of flaps. And here we come. We're now downwind. Airspeed is 130, which is pretty slow. Gear down, flaps down, dirty check, we're good. We're at 920, which is not too bad. Alright, starting my turn here. Hook is down. Yep. A little bit long in the ineffective Old Navy. Oh my god, look at this freaking sun, bro. There's no way. I can't see the freaking carrier. I can barely see it. I'm lined up way left. Turning in. Alright. Damn, we gave you big ass folds on that one, huh? There we go.
You're lined up left.
Alright.
You're lined up left.
I'm correcting. A little bit of power. Ah. Come on, bro. That was a good one.
400.
You missed at least one important step in the pattern. Your next step would have been unidentified. It's fast and valid. What? I don't know what he's talking about, but... Alright, so we're at 900 feet. I'm gonna come down. Keep coming here to downwind. 1 mile. Coming up on downwind head. Here we go, about 09. There it is. I'm high. There's the boat. Let's get her settled in here, trimmed out on the actual pattern. I'm going to drop a little bit of altitude. Boat. I'm going to take her out to about 1.5. Here we go. Bringing her in. A little bit of power. Drop some altitude. 900. Still high. Working her down. Here comes the sun. Looking okay. Staying down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Tell him I'm resting, boy. I'm on slope.
You're drifting left. You're lined up left.
Focus down. I'm on center line. There we go, caught it. You bastard. 4 while.
0.
Wasn't pretty, but hey. I made it without dying, right? I don't know, that the approach just felt weird, and then you're freaking going into the sun, which sucks really bad. Sucks really bad trying to fly into that damn sun. Oh, they're having mustard right here on the flight deck? Where's your damn cranial? Where's your chief at? So I can. There he is, the air boss. Out here with no freaking. With their hats on, really? During flight ops? Setting a bad example there, sir. Bad example. Alright. Whew. Oh, that's what I wanted. I wanted to make sure I can knock the rust off. How's the hey Goshawk, how's the audio with the stream and everything? Is it too loud? Not loud enough? I know I sound like I'm a little bit way off because my mic distance is there, but 0 power example, 5x5. 0 power. Yeah. I mean, I think it's cool that they added that, but there's a time and a place, right? Having mustard right here on the freaking flight deck during flight ops. Unless these are all the restriction people who got in trouble. All right. So, what I want to do now is I'm gonna try that campaign. Let's see here. Figure that out. Whew. Hot in that thing. All right. Let's see. So for the first mission, let's get it loaded up here. I don't know what it's gonna do to the server, but we'll try. Where's my mouse? All right. Let's get back over here. There we go. Mouse. Whew. So let's do this. How you been doing, Goshawk? Hope everything's well with you, man. Thanks for coming to hang out with me in the most terrible stream on Twitch. All right, so DCC, and I wish I could show you this takeoff. So we're gonna be flying an A-10. So first mission in this deal is a cast. Only has like some AAA stuff like that, and it's nothing crazy. If I can pull some coordinates once we get inside the aircraft here. Let me get the server started. Reading updates. We'll see what it does to the stream. But about got written up this week. Really? At work? For what? You had a bad week, man? Talk to me, man. Talk to me. What's going on? Alright, so the server's up. Check the GUI real fast. Make sure it's hosting the mission. Okay. Ads. What do you do again? Alright, so servers paused. The mission is running. Oh, the mission's running right now. Okay. Make sure it's the right mission. I think it's the right one. Alright. Be good. I'm gonna join the server. Said ads? What do you mean by ads? As in like advertisements? Oh, you mean advertisements in Twitch. Okay, I got you. Sorry about that. Alright, let's refresh this bad boy. I don't see my own server. How does that work? My own server's not showing up? Alright, let's get out of this. Multiplayer. Oh, I know why. It's because I have no password, so yes. There she is. Dragon Country. Alright, this wants to start SRS, which is a good thing. Hold on a second, sorry. Would you like to connect? Yes. Actually, it doesn't matter because I'm just in this one. What's up? BA Mike Foxtrot, what's up, man? How you doing? What headset am I using? This is the 5K Pimax 5K Plus. It's an oldie but a goodie. All right, you back? What's up, Goshawk? Tell me what happened, bro. All right, so we are now on that DCCS mission that we originally starting to try out here. So it's a campaign that's similar to like Falcon, how they had their dynamic campaign. This thing running? Oh, no, it's not. All right, good. Message got held for review. Okay. Give me a second here. Yeah, I had to redo my computer, guys. So please forgive me. So if you were mods or anything on here, I was I'm gonna have to re-put all that in. So just give me a second. Held for review. It's not even showing me. Where would I see that? Regular editor mod. There you go, gosh out. And permit. There you go. You should be good now. At least I think so. Alright, so it remains. Alright. Alright, so to my understanding, these same result. Okay. Alright, give me a second. Let's get this thing running and then I'll mess around trying to figure out what's going on with the chat. Battery, fuel pump is on. Everybody want to start up? Let's spin back down for a second. Right. Try it again. No worries, gosh. All right, she's catching down. There we go. It's not your fault, man. It's not your fault. Accountant asked me and tried to see from his point of view. I said it would be impossible to get in my head. So you said the unprofessional answer, huh? Sounds like you said the first thing that came to your mind, which probably made you feel better, but probably wasn't the ideal thing to say at that time. And I get it. We all feel that way sometimes. Let me choose my crap. I need the not that. So I need this. I need this. And A-10C. There we go. Alright. Alright. APU's off. Let's get this bit started here. Good there. Alright, a little bit better. Alright, let's load what we got. I'm gonna get rid of this stick. Alright. That far up, let's see, Goshak said, that far up on my own calling. Never ask an engineer for the truth if you want a good answer. Yeah.
Altitude.
You're absolutely right. Why am I getting chat messages? I'm getting, what do you call that? Captions for Bitch and Betty. That's crazy. Alright, so for this mission, let's see if we could look at F10 here. I don't think I mapped it. Damn it. Here. I think it's this one. No. That one. There. Alright. So there's our HUD. We're good there. Let's see if we're going to F10 without the game breaking. Alright. Well, I agree with you there, man. Don't ask the engineer if you want to, don't want the truth about it, right? All right, so these are our targets here, and it seems like it's showing everything. Maybe because we have an AWACS up or something. Oh, there we have a Predator. That's why. So these are our targets here. Should be a bunch of infantry. So let's see, I can do that. There we go. So let's delete that. If I can find the button. All right. So now check this and I get a little white dot and I can put this right over these guys right here. So I'm gonna go for these guys. So boom, there's a lat long for that. And then I'm gonna make an attack heading from here. Let's make it here. And lat long. Oh no, it changes it. That sucks. Okay, I guess I'll just keep the target heading. All right, boom. All right, don't break on me. Okay. All right, let's go back to the cockpit. All right, she didn't break, thank goodness. But yet I still have my window over here, which, how can I move it? I don't know. But anyway, I can still see it. So now I should be able to put these coordinates into the into our deal over here. INS is ready, so we'll go nav. We'll set that to EGI. We'll go at the steer point. What do we got for armament? We got GBU 12s. So I'm going to inventory, GBU 12s. I think it's kind of retarded. This you have to select them again, but whatever. GBU 12. I want it to be 1522 for the laser code. Boom. I'm gonna load symmetrical because I have them on both stations. There. Alright. Hopefully that's a friendly F-16. Alright, so for the targeting pod here, I'm going to go air to ground, control, MGRS. I'm going to put 1522 in again. I made a mistake. 1522, and then we're going to put that on laser code there. Same thing. No, I'm going to leave the LSS the same, so we should be good on that. Go back to standby. What else we got? We got Mavericks and rockets. GBU 38s, so we're okay there. So let's go back to nav. Alright, let's arm the seat. Take off trim. Flaps to half. Alright. Sorry about hitting the mic. There should be one of these is for oh, the volume's up here. There we go. Whew. So they almost written you. They almost written you up, or they did write you up. I guess that'd be the question. All right, good. All right. So we got two types of Mavericks. So it looks like we have the hotels and deltas, which is a good thing. Let's see here. Alright, so we have our steer points in there. If I can't find them, I have it up here for reference. So let's go ahead and get ready to taxi here. Guys, let's get out. And I got chocks on, probably. So let's talk to ground crew, VF8. Wheel chocks. Remove.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
I gotta open the canopy and talk to him. Isn't that stupid? Alright. F10. And I'm doing this where I can't even. F8 actually, so it should be that guy. And then F5 should be this guy.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy.
There we go. You heard me that time.
Wheel chocks are now removed.
Put on your damn headset so you can hear me. Have the I-10C clusters. I agree with you there. ID10C form, right? Alright. Do a brake check here. Alright, we're good. Where is my... Alright, that's good there. Make sure we're in nav master mode. So gosh, how does it look with the VR? Does it look shitty? Does it look okay? Is the audio okay? Or just looking for some feedback? All right. Takeoff trim is set. Landing light is going to be set to landing. There's my wingman. We're going to put our recorder in standby and leave it in HUD. A little bit of the console lighting there. And EAC on, we're good there. Comms are not on. There we go. Alright, we're good now. 1080p looks smooth as silk. Okay, cool. Thank you, sir. Go kill some bad guys. And we're set to 100. And we're gonna kill this nose wheel. Nose wheel's off. And a little bit of rotate here, about 130. Here she is. A little bit of back pressure. Wait for her to lie up off the ground. Yeah, baby. There she goes. And gear up. Keep those flaps down a little bit longer. Oh, no. Why is it closed the freaking canopy? What are you doing? This damn switches, boy. Alright. Almost lost my canopy. It would have been a bad day. Good thing this wasn't a freaking fighter jet. That would have been all she wrote. Alright, so we're going to turn right here. We're 12 miles from our hold point. Let's get this targeting pod on. We're referenced to this first steer point. I'm going to see if I can turn the intensity up here. I don't see the intensity, but that's course heading. I don't know these buttons by heart yet. I'll just do it in cockpit. Brightness. There you go, it's all the way up. You keep spitting out the window like that, they're gonna take they're gonna take away your chew. Yeah, absolutely right. All right, coming up on the first steer point. 9 miles. I'm gonna keep this 5 degrees nose up. I'm gonna go master the arm here. Go ahead and fence in. Let's get these Mavericks warmed up. Boom, 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 boom. All right, 6 miles to our whole point. I'm not sure what our TOT is. It should probably say on our deal. There it is. Time to go. 1 minute 9 to hold. Time on target is 5:43. Got a clock in here somewhere? Is it on the hood? 5:42. Okay, yeah. So we're supposed to be there at 5:43. So we're about 147 seconds out. So that puts us on time, which is good. The next steer point is going to be ingress. That's supposed to happen at 5:40, 5:54? 54 seconds? How far are we? Oh, they're like one and the same. They're all like right next to each other. So 5:45, we should be on target. All right, so we're waiting for. All right, so there's. See if I can get these targeting pods, this slew down there. There we go. Targeting pod. Just 10. I didn't know it was that hazy up here. I guess we're gonna be hanging out Angels 10. So there's the river there. That puts us 5 miles from these targets. I am not gonna head that way. I'm gonna turn this way and see if we can get some eyes on. Targeting pod is slow. See if I can adjust some brightness on this bad boy so I can get a little bit of higher contrast a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna make a turn here. No harms for the A-10? I don't think the A-10 can carry harms. All we got is Mavericks and GBUs. I'm gonna have to stay below Angels 10 here though. We got a nice little cloud deck going up at Angels 10. So I'm gonna stay at about Angels. Yep, 9.9. Alright, so target area is going to be to my right. I'm going to come back to the left here. There's our clouds. Put them in our back here. The target area should be down at about our 2 o'clock. So there's the bridge. I don't know if we're in white hot or black hot here. right? This one. There we go. Always forget about the damn autopilot. Alright, so that's our target. I wonder if they're embedded in the city here. Looking for some BMPs. I think that might be... No. They're out of view.
Warning, autopilot.
Oh shoot, if anything, I can do a little show of force and see if they get antsy and shoot at me. So this is the area they said that they're in. Not seeing too much. Could be old intel too. Could have moved. I'm looking. Yeah, get my wingman to do something. Let's see, wingman.
Engage armor at my speed with Maverick from the south.
Alright, so he should be engaging.
Warning, autopilot.
There's my 2, so he's gonna try engage some of those targets. Maybe, I'm pretty sure he'll spot him before I spot him. We'll see what happens. I don't know what that is. Smoke from... I don't know if that's a chimney. Might be a chimney. Or a vehicle. Yeah, it's a chimney. But there's a bridge there. I'm trying to remember if they were on the bridge or next to the bridge.
Warning, autopilot.
One thing about this jet too, man, you could stay on station forever. So if I can't find them, I'm gonna default to the coordinates that I got and see if I can find them that way. But we do got 2 aircraft down there. Looks like they're going in right now. And they're F-15s maybe. They're probably that's probably our escorts. Making sure that we're RTV. I guess the either you couldn't find them. Yeah, there's an A-10 right there. Whoa. Broke the sound barrier. I'm feeling his wake now. I'm gonna do a low pass at that area and see if anything shoots at me. And then that way I can determine if there's a bad guy there or not. I'm pretty much right over that area right now. I know there's AAA down there, at least from the initial report. So here's the city that they should have been over right here. I'm not really seeing anything. All right, here we go, show of force. There's that bridge. There's the speed there. Nothing seen. Huh. I'm gonna level off here real quick. Whoa, there's some AAA. Where's that coming from? Somebody's shooting. I think there's a JTAC over there. that we can probably use. Let's see what we got from no need board, huh? Okay. How about briefing? I don't think there's nothing here. Okay. F10. Yeah, they're down in there. According to this, they're in there. So they're here. So they're further up the deal. So there's AAA. That's the AAA I was shooting at us. So I think so they're right in that little deal there. All right. Well, we'll come back around.
Warning, autopilot.
See if I can get some eyes on them. Shit blowing up around me, or F-16s or something. I don't see nothing in the rearview mirror. Get some altitude here. Really got a certain amount of time on station. We might want to hurry this shit up. I'm not even sure how I got the so according to this, from what I've seen on the map, they're in that little nook over there. Let's see. Where am I? Oh, I'm about to fly right over Sanaki. You don't want to do that. Let's turn south. South would be... No, we're right. There should be some... Like right down in there should be some AAA somewhere. Yep, there it is. I'm seeing this. Seeing the gunfire. I'm seeing it explode, but I'm not seeing the tracers. Boom, 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 boom. See if I can mark them with my helmet. think he's in his tree line here. Yeah, not having much luck locating this guy. Trying not to use the F10 map. So I think there's a column that's closer to the water. This way. I'm getting shot at. Did they mess up tracers or what? Alright. I'm on RTB. So I think what's his name is right, because I guess they don't give you a briefing at the beginning of the map area. Like it gives you the flights. So this plans the flights pretty well, but it isn't. I guess it doesn't give you a knee board. So I'm used to having that knee board. I gotta get used to back putting coordinates into this A-10. So like I could put those coordinates in. Let me see. So you would do waypoint. See if I remember how to do it. So we would do waypoint. These are all the mark points. I would have to do a new flight plan. What I remember. So I don't think all these buttons are working yet. I don't think they're working. right, here we go. Crap, I don't remember how to do it. I gotta do some training on the A-10 again, man. All right, there's our field. We're gonna land. Let's check out
Warning,
autopilot.
autopilot.
And turn downwind. Yeah, I'm really more efficient. Maybe I'll take an 18 mission next time. Be a lot more efficient in that than the A-10 currently, unfortunately. And this was my baby. Alright. Gear coming down. 200 knots. Gonna go flaps to half. Flaps to full 180. Coming up with the power. 160, turning base. Adjust this trim. Alright, 159 looking good. Alright, landing gear check. Clocks are full, landing gear's down. Master to safe. Landing lights on. And we're good. 141 coming down. About 3 miles.
Altitude, altitude.
And flare. And full brakes. So it feels like it's real funny on the ground, like my head's above the HUD, but when we get airborne, it's perfect. So I don't know. I gotta adjust so I can actually see everything before I can really see too much. All right, so we're good. Brakes in. There you go, flaps up. I think I'll get off here as long as this guy doesn't turn this way. All right, we're good. Cleared active. Flaps up. Turn the landing light off. Ooh, traffic. I will stop. Alright, well, that first mission was a failure on my part. I probably should have used, I couldn't use all my tools effectively, which is my fault here. So, go back, get yelled at, come back, try it again. But the one thing I do like is that they schedule these fights out, so as we're going out, they schedule out your cap with you. So this is my parking spot here. And my wingman should be coming in here pretty soon. I might try and take a an 18 flight, see how that goes. I think I'd be way more efficient at that. In the A-10, I gotta do a lot more practice. You know, I used to know the A-10 like the back of my hand. Not anymore. Alright. Alright, so I'm interested to see what will happen once we submit this one. Is you can submit it. Whew. That's one thing, it gets kind of warm in that damn headset, man. All right, so let's leave server. Go to intermission here. All right, so this is DCC mission. All right, so let me see. Let me jump over to my server here. I will stop it. It wants to cooperate. Cool thinking. So, to my understanding, it's supposed to be dynamic also. So like when you finish a mission, it's supposed to track what you've done, and then you take that mission and submit it back to the mission generator. It looks like we lost 2 aircraft. We shot down 13 of them with our escorts, which is good. And then you can continue. So I think this time what I'll do is see if there's an F-18 flight that I can get into. See, we have F-16, 16. We got Apaches, A-10Cs. Oh, 18, huh? So there should be. I'm not freaking. I got the 16 set up, but I'm not efficient in it. All right. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll start another campaign. Maybe I can do this so you guys can see what I'm doing here. So basically this is what the DCC looks like, right? So we'll start a new one. Do that. How do I go back? All right, so this one, launcher. So dynamic campaign, right? And you're supposed to be able to go in and that's not working. Here you go, new campaign. So you could do, there's supposed to be different scenarios that you can go through. And then there's different maps here. So we'll do the red bullet. We'll start a campaign. F-16, F-15s, A-10Cs. Okay, didn't have 18s in that one. So let's do U.S. Navy. Do Navy, and then we'll go against. Who should we go against? 29s. Let's do 1971. And budget. We'll do hardcore. If I die, I die. Campaign's over. We'll do trained. We could do night missions. and I don't want training mode, so we'll do next on that. And then boom. So then here, I will pause it. So this is day 1. So as in for day 1, this is be where you set up. And then like, just like in the Falcon 4, you can take off from the carrier here, and then like you can let this run. And if you let this run, it'll go through and start engaging these targets. It'll start these cat flights and strike flights and on-call casts will go through and start doing this thing. And then they'll start taking them out systematically, and then you would start to, you know, progress. And then but then you could just kind of jump in the battle, right? So looks like these guys 9:30 dead already. How's that? Yeah. Anyway, so let's see. We got F-18Cs taking off at 9:22, so 20 minutes from now. Let's see where they start. They're doing a cat mission, so I guess we could do that. Or what else they got? So JSOWs. Oh wow, that's a deep strike there, boy. So they fly this way, they nav, and then they go in. So it's so it's seed. That's why you call it dead. It's a different acronym I don't know about. But anyway, so you could try this. Let's egress. The target. Now what does it say what the target is? Oh, here we go. So SA-12, some AAA, SAM launchers. I think this is the radar. So let's try that. So that takes off at 9:30. So what you do is you hit join. Diddle. Gotcha. So let's say there's multiple people that wanted to play. Like you could do this online, right? So you can sit here and say, hey, let's fly this mission, you know, 2 or 3 people, whatever. So in this case it's 2 aircraft, so I will add another player, and then they'll take that slot. But then let's say they're slated to, there's F-14s that are doing escort for this mission, so they could jump in F-14s, or you have players that jump in and do that, and they'll jump into that piece to give you that realism. But let's say if it was 5 minutes after for them to stay on target, or if there's 5 minutes before, they would actually leave before you, and you would, you know, run the clock up until that mission starts, or just before, jump in your aircraft and go. And then, you know, it's all time based, which is pretty cool. All right, so with that, we'll jump in that one. So we'll go to take off, and then there, so it moves the time up. Generate mission. So now it puts the mission there in my my deal. So now we can go do what we need to do. So if this, what's going on here? The server's acting funny. All right. I may have to restart it. Not a big deal. Close that. Start the server, load our mission in, and we'll get her done. So we'll be taking off from the boat. Just restarting the server real quick. All right, there we go. Server is starting up. Let's see. Refresh. So there it is there. There's a server. Just waiting for the control to come up so I can change the mission. And we will get going. Oh, actually, you know what? It updated. It says F18, so we're good. Now I don't gotta do nothing but join. Let's get it. So we'll do main. All right. All my stuff is off here. All right, we're good. Canopy up. Oh, let's change profiles real quick for my stream deck. Where's my stream deck? There it is. F18. All right, we're good now. Let's roll. My flight is delayed to start.
Roll left, roll left. Flight controls. Flight controls.
All right, we're gonna spin 2. All right, we got 21. I'm good. See what we got for a loadout here. 2 harms, 2 J styles. All right. Alright, we're in Cal. There goes the F-14s. I ain't gonna lie, this feels pretty real, right?
Chevy 1, airborne.
Because you got your cap going out right there and launching right before you as you're sitting here getting ready to go. That's pretty damn good. Alright, radar standby. Hit. Alright, excuse me as I wipe off my headset real quick. On my face. Alright, touch. Alright, here we go. Alright. So hey gosh, can you hear the music at all? Or is it
Chevy
non-existent?
1, passing waypoint 1 at 3,500.
Diddle enemy air defense. Diddle. Diddle. Alright. They're set up. Waiting on Cal right now. So I'm waiting on that. Techno vibe about 110. Yes, in the background. All right, cool. So I don't think I set these up for anything. So I think I have all these two. I don't have them set up in the 18 for that. 18. This one. I guess not. All right, good. Cancel. All right, good, good. $33. Hopefully I don't hit his wing. Do my my bit real quick. Yeah, don't spread your wings over there. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You'll be touching tips. Now I'm supposed to be touching tips, and man, you know that. Alright, so we're good. Alright, we're at 17. Don't ask, don't tell. That's what it used to be. Now it's tell everybody your business. Times has changed, gosh, y'all. Tell everybody now. Alright. Battle link on. Backhand on. IFF on. We're almost done. Waiting for CV. So this is supposed to be faster. Next they get the Wombies and teddy bears and basically yeah. Not the same, bro. Alright, so we're going to nav. Clear is to be standby. Standby. Radar is standby. We're good. Alright, let's take the chocks off here. Bye. Ground crew. Chocks.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Alright, take off the brakes. Let's get out of here. And brake check. Good to go.
Rolling.
Alright. Pickup trim. Pickup trim is set. Reference 0.1. We're looking good. Alright, let's get out of here. Supposed to turn to the left, not the right. And you're up. Whoa. And flaps up. Launch bar. Alright, referencing steer point 1. Upturn. Nine miles. Alright, 5 miles clear of the boat, climbing up. Alright, everything's 3.2. SA2 already. Target is 24 miles. Music's on. Master arm. Very defensive. And we got in a freaking deal quick. Those are missiles. Alright, so let me see if I can get a visual on this freaking damn target, man. We're like right on the edge as soon as we took off. As soon as we took off, man, we were right in their bubble. So I tell my wingman to tell him to get busy. Engage air defenses.
Engage air defenses.
Roger. Engaging air defenses.
Yeah, do something. What are you locking up on? You can't even see nothing. Alright, I'm turning again. Maybe I get this ass with a freaking J-Sal. Oh, there he is shooting again. Stand by. Come on. Need you to lock up, baby. One's defensive. start. Holy crap. I seen that missile. Oh my god, bro. I seen that missile freaking come in and hit me. Oh my god. It scared the shit out of me. Yeah, that's my jet over there. Dead as hell. That was rude. Yo. At least you can see the missiles now. Dude, I seen that thing come in. Dude, it came in so fast. Oh shit. But yeah. Well, campaign's done because I'm dead. But at least now you guys see how it works, man. I kind of like it because it seems like it's pretty dynamic. If you have 2 or 3 guys or 4 guys or whatever, you can go in and do it. The other campaign seems good too. It's just that the other one has more. Hey, thank you for the follow, dude. I appreciate you. Oh, it's a cheer. Gosh, thank you, man. Cheering me with those bits. Thank you for the biddies. But yeah, it was the other one has more target data, right? So it gives you a briefing, you know exactly where it is. The points are pretty much set. This, everything is dynamic, which means that as the battlefield changes, then the vehicles move around. So I kind of like that a lot better. So if we could combine what we do in the other one to this one for the DCC or DSS, whatever this is called, that would be dope, man. But the one thing I wasn't getting, the talls wasn't coming off. So I guess you're supposed to shoot the talls off, right? Let those freaking fly into the target, let them lock onto it, and then you shoot the harm. So the best way I think to probably do that is to shoot the harms off, or excuse me, the talls, tactical air launch decoys, and then send the freaking harm in after it. Maybe delay, maybe, I don't know, I think they can shoot rapid maybe twice. So boom, boom, 2 talls off, then send a freaking, send a harm. And then I need to look in the actual book, but you can program that harm to look for, like it was SA-12. You can program it to look for that 12 and set it. So when it gets there, it kind of goes, it flies to that point, and when they turn their radar on, it'll shoot down and hit it. So, but that takes some coordination and practice for one. But I was 10 miles or something like that. I got the in-range cue, but it was still X'd out in my freaking. It was still X'd out on my damn display. So I don't know why that was, but it was. So, but alright, guys, I'm gonna start streaming on that one. But thank you for hanging out, Goshawk. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. Those of you that are still here, appreciate you guys. We'll do some more. I'm gonna do some more practice, so I'm more efficient, so you have more of a show, and hopefully we'll get jabbers or Dubes in here. I know Dubes is probably working, but probably get something done tomorrow. But appreciate you guys. Stay safe. Take care of your friends. Take care of your families. And most importantly, take care of yourselves. Black Magic is out.
Doesn't want to die. You know what I'm saying? It's that situation when you got, we are living in a war zone. I feel like I can represent my generation so much because I honestly did not care whether I lived or died. But now, I cannot die. I can't leave until this straight. You know know, I'm not suicidal. I can't go until y'all really know what time it is. And then after that, boom, it's all over. And we can see, you know, how this fall. But